Welcome once again to the Hot Seat. Today is July 2nd, 2014, and rather than pre-taping the episodes and posting them at a later date, weeks later, this episode will actually be available tonight on YouTube and on lifeandculturemagazine.com. As always, I am joined by the incomparable Illissa Barney on my left, and the always brutally honest Linda Mousseau on my right. Say hi. Look at the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Beautiful. Let's dive right into our always juicy hot topics.
Okay.
This past Sunday, Black Entertainment Television, also known as BET, celebrated its annual BET Awards with millions tuning in. Now, people all over social media tuned in and said, why, if there's a BET, should there be a WET? Should white entertainment television exist? If so, what kind of program would be featured on it?
It shouldn't exist.
I don't know, it shouldn't.
Like,
At all.
why? Why can there be black? I'm not saying I agree with it, but why can there be black entertainment television but not white
It boils
entertainment?
down that somebody has something that the white people want. If it was the other way around, the black people would be saying, we want that also. So it doesn't make any difference.
So it's just a jealousy thing,
That's all it is.
pretty much. But I feel like there's white networks. We have like
All the
Every
networks
channel?
are
Like
white.
every-
Every channel.
like Inspiration Network. Like when's the last time you saw like Bill Cosby on Inspiration Network?
I fall asleep to the TV and they have colored people on there.
On what?
On the inspiration stuff.
There is colored people on there.
Yeah, when you wake up in the morning, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, they
Mhm.
have all that stuff on there.
Okay, why are they only on in the middle of the night?
White people are too.
Oh, that's true.
It's just because the whole thing, like no one wants to watch inspiration.
Do you know they
every
say
day.
because of the whole racial equality issue that you can only go like every 3 channels you will see a black person?
Huh?
If you skip through the TV every 3 channels, you are guaranteed to see a black person.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's weird statistics.
yeah.
Why are we even keeping statistics on that crap?
I know, right? I think the same
Whatever.
thing.
I like BET. I like its uniqueness.
You do like see, you do like BET.
I watch the game. I am devoted entirely.
Is it done? Like
For this season.
for this season, it's not done.
It's coming back. Blue and Kira might get hitched.
Really?
Yes.
Did you catch the BET Awards?
No, I didn't.
So you did not see Nicki Minaj throwing shade at Iggy, saying that she doesn't write her own songs and that T.I. writes her rap songs for her.
I love T.I.
So what is that? Like you can't. I feel like you can't be a rapper and not write your own stuff. That's weird. It's not just like singing. Like
I think
rapping's like more like I don't know.
it's.
This is like totally off topic. But I don't
It
care.
is off topic, but yeah, there's a lot of artists who do that where people write music for them and songs.
But a rapper?
Yeah, rappers do it too.
That's weird.
It's like a script for TV.
That's true.
The actors don't write
That's
stuff.
true. Which, by the way, I am concentrating in screenwriting in my major.
There you go.
Anyway, so should white entertainment television exist?
No.
No.
And it'd be weird to be called wet. Like that's weird. Like nobody wants to watch wet television.
It would only be on after midnight.
Right. Because it's on every single day to begin
Not what
with.
she meant.
I know what you meant.
She was being dirty.
Compose. Compose.
Moving on. The debate over college education is worth. The debate over whether college education is worth it may have begun when colonies arrived from Europe and settled and created the new college, later renamed Harvard University, in 1636. With 19.9 million U.S. college students in 2013 and an average student debt of over $26,000, the debate continues today. Is a college education worth it? Go.
No.
Why?
Because half the time you don't ever get into your college, into your degree anyways. I don't know how many young men and women I've seen. I'm 69 years old.
You're 68.
Or 68. How many college people I've seen that knew that never got into their college degree? Why? I don't know.
So it's not. But did they go on to have successful lives?
No. Not
So
really.
so college
A lot of
education
them
is
didn't.
worth it then.
I think it really depends.
They didn't get it, so it has to be worth it because their lives weren't successful.
I think it just depends on how you pursue it. But they were talking about this on CBS News last week.
What's Scott Pelley?
Huh?
Nothing. Oh, you're talking about in the morning?
Yeah, CBS News in the morning.
What the hell that night?
With like the 3 people who talk.
Gail King?
Yeah, Gail. She's cool.
Oh, first BFF.
Yes.
The
They were talking about how, like, the prices have increased drastically just within the past few years.
It has.
It's going up again. I just heard it on the news.
I have to say, like, if I were to compare myself to another person who graduated, I feel like college gave me more ideas and more training to, like, create stuff like this show, for example.
See, it's how you pursue it.
Like, there's some people who, like I'm totally for it. Like, there's people in my family that, like, do, like, regular stuff or whatever, didn't pursue college degrees, like, most of them. And I'm all good with it. Like,
You're
they're finding
open
stuff.
to, like, newer things.
I am. I'm personally trying to evolve myself at a greater level constantly and repeatedly, like, doing more things. So I'm going to have to say that college education is worth it because it's giving me the training that I need. So is college education worth it, yes or no?
I said no.
Yes.
I say yes, too. Ooh, we've never been split that way before. Interesting. Okay. 47% of Americans use social media networks like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, and Google+. Up 26% from 2008. On social media sites like these, users may develop biological profiles, interact with their friends and strangers, and share thoughts, photos, messages, and their thoughts on everything in the world. Now, are social networking sites good for our society? What do you think?
Oh, I'm so torn. You
You are.
totally know how I am about this stuff. Like, my Facebook only has 93 friends, and I posted a picture on it for the first time in 3 years.
I know.
I never go on, but, like, when I do go on, I like seeing all, like, different, when people post recipes, or when Starbucks posts new things, and things like that.
Do you want Pinterest ever?
No.
That'd be really good for you for recipes and stuff.
I know, I don't go on it though.
Oh.
I'm strictly on Facebook. I don't talk to strangers or anything like that.
No Twitter?
No Twitter.
Morgan started Twitter.
I am
She's
not.
so excited.
I mean, I think it's alright within boundaries.
Social media?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
But
like,
not-
if you're just waking up in the morning and you don't know what you're getting for breakfast, I really don't care.
That's true. You know, I have to say though, like, the fact that we're so trained, like some of us, like I check Facebook like in the morning when I get up. Like that's not. But I don't really post a lot of stuff about my life on there though. Not really. Like I post like stuff to do with like the website and like other stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
I use it to like network, which is what it's for, social
Yes,
networking.
Networking.
I don't use it to be like, oh my god, look at that dirty pig.
OMG,
like-
there's the bird in my backyard. God, I can't stand it.
Like, let's fight Scrotus.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
Scota. I
Or
don't
the people who are arguing for everyone to see, and they're like, you shouldn't air out my business. Well, don't post something about your business.
Like Jessica.
Like, I'm not naming names.
I name it Jessica.
There's just a lot of people who do it.
I know.
Tamara.
Oh, yes. I would have to say yes on that. When she sees this episode, I'll still tell her yes, because I didn't like some of the... Anyway, I didn't like some of the things. So, I mean, what do you think about social media websites?
I don't like it at all. And I don't even go on anything. I don't do any of that. But
you don't even
it's
think
what
about it.
everybody wants to air their dirty laundry on social media. Why would I even want to read that stuff? I'm not interested in
I
it.
feel like doing it, like, makes people think like they're on, like, a little reality show.
I think people do it as a way to vent,
Mm-hmm.
but they're doing it in the public eye, which means everyone's going to read it, and you are going to get comments.
Yeah.
And then
And
you're
you got
going
these people that do it, and when somebody else does it, they'll say, they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, see?
Want to hear something hilarious, though that's totally kind of off topic?
Oh, gosh.
I had a dream last night that I was friends with Kylie and Kendall.
Shut up.
For real.
I love that.
Yeah, it was really weird. I don't even, like...
Did you watch this week's episode?
I missed it. Did he go to the club, Lamar? Was that episode?
No, that's not the episode. It was really messed up.
Was it the thing with Kim?
In Vienna.
Yeah. Oh, where they were at the thing and the guy was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was messed up. Like...
We're going to have to include a clip of the Kardashians for this episode because we need you guys to see
It
what we're
actually
talking
kind
about.
of made me a little, like, ugh.
You were grossed out?
Yeah.
Don't tell me I haven't watched it yet. No. It's my own.
Well,
Okay. General Motors internal probe finds a pattern of incompetence and neglect. Is it enough to fire 15 employees when at least 13 Americans lost their lives from these faulty cars? What do you guys think? Like, these cars had major problems and 13 Americans died, but all they did was fire 15 people. Is that enough for them to do? Like,
None of it's ever enough. So nobody's ever gonna be satisfied, and they shouldn't be satisfied. The fault is of General Motors, period,
They're here.
because of the ignition.
Yes.
So
They
it's
should've
not,
just-
it's not the fault of just 15 employees, it's the fault of
Of
all
the
of
whole
them.
thing.
The car has to go through every single employee
What do you think?
before the car's done.
I think instead of like firing people,
Mhm.
they should have done their part to help the families who lost people,
Mhm.
and they should have done better regulations when making their cars and vehicles and shit like that.
I don't personally understand how it is possible for that to happen. Like, wouldn't you need better trained people apparently? Like,
Well,
Well, they should do a whole
You know, an
thing for
accident can
everybody.
happen.
Yeah, accidents happen.
but
but
they should, when the first accident happened, as far as the person getting killed, it should have been really, and it wasn't from the GM they have now. It was the other one that was fired, of course.
mhm.
Nothing was looked into. Had that been looked into, we wouldn't have had 13 people killed,
That's true. Yeah, I
and
just,
more people are still going to be killed.
yeah, I
Sadly.
don't like it. It's really like there's been a lot coming out about different car companies lately. I don't like it at all. What do you get worried about when you drive?
Yeah, but that's because my car's a piece of crap.
And you drive like 30 miles over the speed limit.
Once.
You almost went to jail.
Almost.
How many more miles per hour would it have been before
You're
you went to jail?
overreacting. Just calm down.
How many more miles per hour would it have been though if you would have went to jail? Like 3,
Not
like
too
2,
many.
like 2, right? Like you're 3.
I was in a 55 doing 88, so if I did 2 more
You,
Yeah.
you could have very easily went to jail. Anyway,
for
that's
like 15 days.
you would not live in jail. You would
It
have.
was my first ticket, guys. I was not gonna go to jail.
I didn't do, no, guys.
They
I
would
wouldn't say
have. They would have
no.
touched you in jail. You're pretty.
I got was a trip.
Because he was DJing for
I didn't have to like pay that much. I took the course online like the judge told me. He made me feel like
his mom.
Like you were. He was disappointed, and you
I
rather than
felt
angry.
like I was dealing with a disappointed grandfather,
Mhm.
and I almost cried. Legit, I almost cried.
Remember when you went for that one judge and you had the meltdown?
Yeah, but I had reasons then.
That's true. You did have reasons. Okay, and on that note, we are gonna go on a commercial break.
Hi.
The act of breastfeeding has always been a controversial topic in America and around the world, but now it's the age of the milk recipient that is being put into question. Should breastfeeding a child 2 years of age and possibly beyond be more accepted in society?
Just breastfeed your kid however long you want to.
Yeah, your kid.
You don't feel like if they're like 14?
No, well, that's way too much.
Well, 14, that's ridiculous.
Well, like if they
But-
they extend it to beyond, like, I don't know, can you picture Josh like breastfeeding from my mom like now?
Well, you don't have to, like, if, God forbid, someone is that old still breastfeeding, they don't have to actually go up to their mom. There is such a thing as breast pumps.
You don't think they did? Yeah, but on like I saw on TV, like they were just like latched on her. They were like 8 though.
It's whatever.
What age do you think though?
I don't really
2.
care.
2? You think 2 is max?
Maximum.
Me too.
I have
don't know.
a friend who's breastfeeding her 5-year-old, and it's like pedophilia.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Stand, he shouldn't be able to,
If you can reach them, then it's
If you
not.
can stand, walk, and say, Mom, I'm thirsty, that's a little too old, I think.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I
care. I don't care though, to be honest.
If you want to breastfeed them that late, use a pump.
But some people like the closeness that it gives them with their child.
Oh my God.
You spent a lot of time together when you were changing their diaper.
Yeah, I guess it's creepy, kind of. You get like to like a certain age, it's weird. Like if they're like at the point where they're hooking up with like
she's gonna be like when he's married.
people. If they're hooking up with people, listen. If they're hooking up with people, then it's time for you to not do that because they're touching your breast and someone else's, and that's weird. So moving on. Some people are unhappy. Some people are terminally ill. These people oftentimes believe that suicide is the only way out. Do you believe people have the right to kill themselves if they are unhappy or miserable?
Sure.
What do you think?
They have the right to do whatever they want. It's their minds.
It's your life.
Right.
If you feel like you can't get any more out of it, I mean, I'm not recommending suicide because that's devastating, but I mean, if you're terminally ill,
But I fully understand.
yeah.
Like, what if you killed yourself and then the next day the cure wasn't meant to?
Yeah, but what if it's not even you're terminally ill? What
Like,
if
you're
you're
just
just really
upset?
depressed and stuff like
I
that?
feel like, I don't know, you go to Chuck E. Cheese. No, like, do you think, what do you think?
Well, I think
Suicide.
terminally ill people that, if we're talking terminally ill, we're not talking about anything else. If they're that bad, they want to, I think it's up to them to do it.
Yeah?
Well, just think about how miserable they are.
Yeah.
Some of them are in
Pain
serious pain.
constantly,
You guys are very pro-suicide.
24/7.
It's not that I'm pro-suicide. It's just It's,
I'm not. I don't agree
Yeah.
with suicide at all.
Yeah.
I'm talking terminally ill people.
yeah.
I'm not talking about you putting a gun in your mouth and shooting yourself.
Don't.
And I would not do that. That's true.
But I'm just saying.
I did my senior paper in school for, in college on the right to die.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't.
Other than that,
Oh my
I
god.
definitely believe in it. It's up to them.
So you think that it's okay then? Just die?
I'm not saying it's okay to
Oh, yeah.
die. I'm just saying if you.
When they look at you and say, please,
Yeah.
please,
That was very polite.
they do say,
They do.
How many
Some
movies
of
you see
them
in
beg
movies?
for it.
they beg for help, please help me.
So like, how
That's
would
what
you,
Dr. Kevorkian was
okay,
for.
this is horrible. Like, how would you like prefer them to do it then? Like,
They have like the euthanasia.
but isn't that illegal?
In the state
In
of
some
Oregon,
states.
it's not.
Oh, I guess we're going to Portland.
Oregon.
Portland's in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's also in Maine. So so what do you think? Suicide? Can we do it?
I believe that they can. I didn't say it was right, but
There goes your tomorrow. I'm kidding. Go.
when you're terminally ill with stage 4 anything, and you know very well and you're in that much pain, that there's never going to be a cure, you are not going to. Otherwise, Patrick Swayze wouldn't have died if there had been a cure.
But what? That's true. And it wasn't invented tomorrow, was it?
And he
No.
tried everything to make sure he wasn't going to die.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Why not? I was just playing here. Okay.
Why is such deep subjects today?
It's not deep.
No, it's depressing.
Okay, it was kind of deep. To celebrate the upcoming 4th of July holiday, I thought we'd play a little Independence Day game. Pitting Illissa versus Linda. And the winner will be receiving a $10 Walmart gift card that Walmart has donated to Life and Culture magazine. That's exciting. Okay, so, are you guys ready?
What do we do?
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Do
And you both answer yes.
Okay.
How many men signed the Declaration of Independence? A, 26, B, 36, C, 46, or D, 56? Go.
I failed history.
I know, go.
See?
What do you think?
26.
You say A, you are both incorrect. It is 56.
I was definitely 56.
Okay.
I failed history.
How tall, ready for the next one? How tall is the Statue of Liberty? 106 feet, 124 feet, 151 feet, or 167 feet?
C.
What do you think?
I have no
You
idea.
can pick any, but you can pick some.
Last one.
Don't be like that. It is C, 151 feet. So you have one right now. In what year did George Washington become the first president of the United States?
1776.
Is it A, 1776, B, 1787, C, 1788, or D, 1789?
Is it A? Is it a trick question?
It is not A.
It's B, isn't
It
it?
is D, 1789. Yeah.
Shut up. Well,
Okay.
I know when America became a country.
Yes. What two presidents died on July 4th, 1826? Is it A, Washington and Madison, B, Jefferson and Adams, C, Washington and Adams, or D, Jefferson and Madison?
B?
What do you think?
See.
It is B, Jefferson and Adams. Where is the Liberty Bell located? A, Philadelphia, B, Washington, D.C., C, New York City, or D, Boston?
A.
A?
It is A. You win with 2-1.
Oh, nice.
Holy
Let's,
crap, Mr. Zappy, I'd be so proud.
Yes, and you failed history.
I did fail.
But now you know your country.
Kind of.
So you'll be receiving the $10 Walmart gift card to your email.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. It's time for our person of the day and jerk of the day. I'd rather end on a high note, so we'll start with our jerk of the day. 47-year-old Angela Matambu was recently released from a mental institution after being devastated over her son's death. Her mental state took a crazier turn for the worse when she killed her 2 young daughters and herself early Tuesday using suffocating nitrogen gas. I don't believe that she needed to take her grief out on her 2 children, and that makes her my jerk of the day. What do you guys think? You guys look traumatized.
Whoa.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
She did that. That's why I just read the story. So now you do know.
That really happened?
Yeah. I didn't make that up.
Ew.
I know. So do we agree she's the jerk of the day?
Obviously, she should have been medicated because something was wrong with her.
Yeah. Or just not released at all.
Not sure. Okay. Time for a little bit of good news because that was depressing.
Thank
And what is the exact opposite of our jerk of the day? A Hawaii deputy sheriff uses a sledgehammer to save 2 kids trapped in a hot car. The mother parked her car outside and went to pay the meter, and then she was going to remove the kids. But then one of the kids locked the car from the inside, and she was unable to open the vehicle. The act of courage and kindness makes Deputy Sheriff Grant Auna our person of the day.
Definitely.
Her kids locked the car, wouldn't let her in?
Yeah, it was like 100 degrees in the car.
Didn't she have the keys?
No, the kids were in the car.
How did she leave the keys?
She only went right there to
To
put
pay the
money in the
meter, she
meter
walked
and
right
then go in
outside.
and
Like,
take
she can
the
still
car.
see them.
Take the kids out of the car.
She sounds like her kids are assholes.
I know, but they could have died. Like, it was 100 times.
Yeah, that's sad that they could have died, but did you lock your mom out of the car?
Well, I think that would be funny.
Okay.
So,
While we try out one of these new segments that we're trying to see what you love and hate here, it's time for the Hot Seat's favorite things.
Favorite things.
Melissa, let's review. Let's see your
Wait,
favorite
Kira,
thing.
let me give you yours. Give this right
Okay.
here.
My favorite thing would definitely be Farkle Around. Race, match, and roll. It's actually really fun. We played it. It's a dice and card game based off of Farkle itself, obviously. You roll the dice and match to what's shown on the thing, but if you Farkle, you pass the shaker cup. Try rolling again if it gets passed back, and be the first one to get 10,000 points. This will give you hours of entertainment and fun, and because it takes a long time to get to 10,000 points, and I have it upside down. And I really recommend you go to your local retail store and buy this game because it is awesome. Which one do you want to go next with your favorite thing?
You want to go?
no.
You want me to read yours for you?
Okay.
Tell them what TV show is one of your current favorite things.
Rosalia and Niles.
Rosalia and Isles. Now, a little bit of background on Rosalia and Isles. It is a television series starring Angie Harmon of Law & Order fame and Sasha Alexander of NCIS fame. Detective is Angie Harmon and the medical examiner is Sasha Alexander. It is a 1-hour show and it is on every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on TNT. Do you recommend they watch it? You're excited?
Recommend, yes. It's excellent.
Right now they're dealing, and in fact, we are going to take a look right now at this upcoming 5th season of Rosalia and Isles.
I'm gonna turn into my mother.
But that'd be so bad.
Nuclear war is worse, but it's close.
Instinct.
Who's the woman?
How did you know the victim was a woman?
Talking about the woman you're dressing up for. You're wearing a suit.
Look good.
Thanks, I think.
Logic.
Caffeine bad.
Death worse.
The perfect combination for solving the toughest cases.
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
With Zoli and Isles. New season premieres Tuesday, June 17th at 9 on TNT.
Oh, Alyssa has something really, really good for you guys to
Not
wear.
really. It's just
Yeah.
my boots, guys. That's all.
Now, what do you like about these boots?
I love them. They're over a year old, so they're kind of worn.
Why are we whispering?
Because it's fun.
Okay. No, what makes these look so good though? Why do you recommend that our viewers get them?
Well, I wear them just because I'm tall and unproportioned. So my shorts, jeans, whatever. I don't wear these with shorts. Wear them in the winter, guys. I wear them with my pants that are too short. That's what I was supposed to say. And it just ties the outfit together, whether it be casual shirt, dressy shirt, because they're black, they go with everything. They're soft. Love them.
And
There you go.
again, they wear like a pair of slippers.
And who knows what our favorite things will be next time? I don't know, but what I do know is next Tuesday we will have an exclusive interview with the tarot lady Teresa Reed. She'll be joining us via Google Plus on the show. Now, we have not one but 2 guest co-hosts next week too.
We do?
We have our best friend Morgan Carr,
Meatball!
Morgan Carr, and Motivational Misty herself will be on there. She'll be joining us via Google Plus,
Cool.
and she does a lot of work all over the country. It is great. Well, be sure to tune in to Nights at the Round Table also.